Hi everyone, welcome back to The Creative Woman. And for first time people, welcome. And I want to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You are helping me to build my channel, which I'm very, very grateful for. What I'm going to do today is a tarot reading on the collective, specifically about the Uranus, the planet Uranus, which is retrograde right now. The planet Uranus, when it is in, when it's not retrograde, it talks about instant change and quick change and all of those things from the outside, from the outer world, making changes with us personally. So coming from the outside in to us. And what happens now that it turned retrograde on the 15th of August 2020, which was just several days ago, that turns that energy back towards us, so that now all of us in the world will be automatically, just because of that energy, whether you know it or not, be looking inside our own selves to making making changes, or seeing how to make changes within our own selves. And so I thought that it would be a very good idea, since there are so many, this time that we are in right now is just phenomenal. This Aquarian age, and specifically at this time, August 2020, and from here on is just going to be life-changing for sure, for all of us in this whole world, on this earth, for everyone, every living being. And so that's what I want to do tarot on, and see what comes up, and see how this might enlighten people, anyone that is listening, how that can help each one of us personally and universally, collectively assist. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I wanted to say too that Uranus, it went retrograde, of course, on the 15th, like I said, and it will be retrograde through January. I don't know the exact date, but January 2021. So that's several months. So we are looking at huge, huge changes for ourselves and our whole world. Better changes, freedom changes. It's about the Aquarius age, and Uranus has everything to do with Aquarius. That is the Aquarian planet, is Uranus. So anyway, okay, so let's get started. So again, I love my sacred geometry cards here. They're activation oracles, and I'm going to pull one of those first and see what comes up, what type of activation card comes up to assist us, all of us right now, with this Uranus retrograde and the major changes that are taking place inside of each one of us, and then the whole collective at large. Okay, Uranus retrograde right now. What oracle card? Geometric activation card, sacred geometry card. Do we need to pull right now? Do we need to see right now so it can help us? What activation card? Well, okay, one tried to come out. There we go. Divine masculine. Okay. I'll do one at a time because I feel like another one is going to need to come out. But let's try this. Let's take a look at this one first. Okay, well, numerology, number, those of you that know or don't know, 22 is a master number. And that's a beautiful, amazing number. You can look that up if you don't know what that is. Okay? And this correlates with the divine masculine frequency, which says the frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay, well, let's look at that beautiful card. And these are activation cards. That's why I like to show you. And so you take a look at that if you like. And that will assist in activating your subconscious. You don't have to know anything consciously. Just look at that. And you can stop this video if you want to. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. So let's pull some, I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards to further bring some more details to this activation card and how it is actually assisting us with this while we have Uranus retrograde right now. Okay, so how is this activation card? Whoa. Okay, let's do this. This activation card, we've got the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords coming out. Okay, so how are the, okay, helping us? Let me just take a look at this for a moment and see what comes to my mind. Okay, so what I'm getting is this Page of Cups. I looked at the Page of Cups, and here it is a gentleman that has a cup in his hand, and there's a fish looking at him. And what I got, and then also looking back at this Divine Masculine Frequency card, which is talking about our strengths. So what I got was seeing our own strengths within our own selves. So that's one of the things that can be being activated for all of us, and in different levels and ways for each one of us. So our own strengths are coming to the surface. We're being able to see inside our own selves and bring out our particular or specific specialness or uniqueness, our unique qualities, our creative qualities, our strengths that we can bring to the table of creating this whole new beautiful world, cooperative, compassionate new world. And I'm also hearing bringing out our intuitive sides, bringing out our intuition, our psychic abilities, I'm also hearing otherworldly abilities, that these unseen things that we have not been able to or allowed to tap into before because of the constraints of what has been actually going on and how we have actually been up to now been having to live in the confines of this slavery system, this prison, jail cell, literally, in our own minds and physically. So physically, emotionally, spiritually. And so this is all coming out. And now it's like we, each one of us as individuals, are beginning to be able to, just at the very, very beginning, to break out of this slavery, this jail cell that we have all been in, and have the freedom finally to be our unique selves. To be our unique selves and share that with each other, so we all can benefit from each other and strengthen each other. Okay. And the Page of Swords here, to me, is also, it's just reiterating that we know where we're going. We're becoming stronger and stronger within ourselves, and more confident, and being able to stand up and confidently, and I'm meaning an inner confidence of knowing who we are, and knowing that it's more than just okay to be able to express that out into the world, and know that we all have our own important, essential part to play in all of this, in our awakening as a whole, and as families, and as individuals. And it's just beautiful, just beautiful. And I'm being called to say, I feel I need to say right at this moment, that anyone who is desiring, or needing, or wanting, or even not wanting necessarily, to seek out the truth of what I'm talking about, as far as what has been going on, and how we have all been enslaved, and now how we are being freed, and who is doing that, and how this has all been happening, and what exactly has been happening, the truth from what we've been told is the truth, to what the real truth is. I am going to put down in the description box down below details of specifically one specific channel, and it's I can't remember the channel name is, but I have it written down, and I will put that in the description box below, specifically with a specific podcast that they put out that I recommend, absolutely 100% recommend you listen to, all of us listen to. And I've listened to it twice now, and gained some very, very factual knowledge and truth, and that will assist all of us, and any of you who wish to do that, please check it out, and then you can start further researching for yourselves. But you can get a head start right there, and that will put you on your way, very, very beautifully. Okay, so I am being drawn. I'm gonna draw another sacred geometry card right now. Let's see what else comes out for this Uranus retrograde. And what else? What other sacred geometry activation oracle can help us with this Uranus retrograde, so we can all be our created selves and learn the truth, know the truth, see the truth, so that we can live our authentic selves, which we are the highest version of ourselves that we possibly can, to all assist in this healing of this planet and the whole universe. Okay, let's see what other sacred geometry card. There we go. Okay, yes, and this came out yesterday in my other reading, which was very good, and you can check that out too if you like. Past, present, and future reading for the collective. Okay, so we've got transition, and that is 43. And this one says, the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Yes, yes, okay, and that to me is saying, it's talking about what I was just talking about, as far as the truth, the real truth, as opposed to what we have been taught is the truth. So, history that we've been taught in school, in everything, it's everywhere, it's in everything, it's having to do with everywhere from our school education to our health to what our temple is, to religion, and everything in between. So making a transition and being able to see the truth and let the stuff go that we were taught, that we all of us believed, and we had no other way of knowing that it wasn't the truth. We didn't know. Well, like the saying goes, you don't know what you don't know. So now this card is saying to go ahead and let those things go, the truth, and some of this stuff, the truth that's coming out about our children and child trafficking, and I won't go into that horrid, very, very sick and sad details of that. But that's truth too that has to be told, but there is a silver lining, there is a pot of gold at the end of that terrible what's been going on, because it is being put to an end as we speak, and it has been being put to an end. Okay, I'm gonna put that up so you can take a look at that, because that will help all of our subconscious transition. And I know it's hard for me to keep it not moving. Okay. Very powerful, very powerful. So again, with this transition to assist all of us in making that, what did it say? It said that process, letting go, so that we can learn to let go of the untruths and transition more easily and compassionately, and bring out our compassion, because that's also what has been, we have been conditioned to stay only in our left brains, which is non-emotional, non-creative, and on and on and on. Anyway, you take a look at that, the channel, the YouTube video, there we go, words weren't coming to me, the YouTube video that I have down below, and you will understand. You will understand what I'm talking about, and then you can go, and there are a plethora of videos that you can look at to gain even more and more and more information, factual information. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, so that's under that one. So let me pull some tarot cards for this transition card. and this Uranus retrograde and how that is helping all of us during this Uranus retrograde period to let go of the old and grab onto the new and the true and the real. And so all of these changes can be made as swiftly as possible so that we can all live in peace and harmony and love, unconditional love, joy, all the good things, freedom, creativity, life, truly stepping into life. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Okay, the moon. All right, and again, the process has begun. Process has begun. This new moon is actually today on the 18th. Tuesday, today, the 18th, is the new moon in Leo. And the process has begun. And of course, if you know astrology at all, you know that it doesn't just, energies don't just start on certain dates. But, okay, we had the Uranus retrograde on the 15th. And this new moon, the energies, they start anywhere, several days before, several days after, new moon to new moon. It's not an exact thing, but it really goes with you go and how you feel. And so it's different for everybody. And it affects everyone differently too. Okay, so yes, it's begun. It's begun. And our self-awareness, our internal compass has been awakened. That's what I just heard, has been awakened, and it's going to keep being awakened further and further. So as each one of us listens to that internal voice, and digging into our hour and getting to know our own personal selves and our own personal histories and astrological charts, natal wheels. That's very important because that's the blueprint of all of the energies that each one of us was given at that exact moment that we came out of our mothers into this earthly world. And so that is very significant. And so if you haven't ever checked into your natal wheel, I suggest strongly you do that, and that, because all of those things are in our subconscious, which our subconscious we don't know consciously, so it doesn't outright know. And so you find these things out, and these are blockages, or they can be blockages that you can then, once you know, then it's not stopping you from being you anymore. It's not stopping you from being your highest potential that you can possibly creatively become, and be even more of an assistant to healing this planet and every living creature on it and beyond. So, and I am an astrologer of 24 years. If you don't know that, I've mentioned that on many of my videos already, because I just think it is so essential to know. And that is something, that is another area where we've all been scared away from, is astrology. To be terrified of that word and terrified to look into our own selves, because that astrology is the very thing that unlocks our unique specialness in each one of us. And the left brainers haven't wanted us to know that, because they just wanted us to stay slaves. They wanted to control us forever. Anyway, so if you want me to do your free natal wheel, I would be happy to do that, and I would give you a little probably I'd like to do a little video, just a short on your natal wheel, and again, free of charge. You just send me an email or comment below and give me your email address, maybe. We'll see. But my email address is thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. And please feel free to, I can answer any questions, or I'd love to hear your comments on what you think about this video and how if it's helped, who it's helped, and all of that. So, okay, let's keep going here. Let's see if I can get another tarot card for this transition card to help clarify about how it's assisting us during this Uranus retrograde period. Okay, Uranus retrograde. Uranus retrograde. How does this transition frequency? Uranus retrograde, helping all of us on this earth. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just getting again just another confirmation with this moon card, because here we have another moon. This is the Eight of Cups. It's both nighttime, so it could be dreaming time, your intuition, contemplation, meditating. Okay, I'm also getting anytime any of us choose to just spend some quiet time with ourselves, and just relax and be at peace with ourselves, whether it's out in nature, whether it's meditating, whether it's just lying down and taking a nap and not being interrupted by anyone or anything, just paying attention to anything and everything that comes into our minds, our thoughts during that time is essential, is important. Is our higher selves, or our creator, however you want to look at it, the universe trying to give us information about ourselves, our world, or a certain, maybe something that we might be contemplating or not understanding, or maybe an answer to a question we've been asking. So go inside and listen to ourselves. Listen to ourselves during those quiet periods, those peaceful periods. So spend time, make sure to take time to do that. To take time to do that. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, that's very good. Let me see what else. See if there's any other tarot cards that want to pop out and give us any other information around this Uranus retrograde, around what's going on in the world right now. Oh, there we go. Queen of Swords. Okay. The first thing that I see is, as we move forward here, as we keep moving forward day to day, we as a collective and individually are going to become clearer and clearer about what has happened, and being able to decipher the truth from non-truth, and who we've thought we were or told that we are, as opposed to who we truly are. Stronger and more internally settled and strong, and self-assured, our self-worth, our souls are going to become more and more solid in who we truly are as a collective and as individually our own personal selves, and what unique qualities we each have as individuals, and then bringing those unique qualities together as a whole, cooperatively, and how much power, we all hold. Positive power, and how much what we can truly do with that power to heal ourselves, heal each other, heal Mother Earth, the universe. It is beautiful, and we have no idea the power that we truly hold and have. But we are coming into that knowing, that knowledge. So each one of you know you are powerful beings within your own right. And you, each one of us, shine our bright light for all to see. Oh, that's beautiful. And the Queen of Cups, she knows who she is. She's standing in her own power. She's calm. She's peaceful. She's, of course, self-worth. But yet she also, and she can be gentle, but yet she can also, if someone is not honest, not above board, she knows how to protect herself. She knows how to stand up for herself and put those boundaries up so that she stays strong. She keeps that strength within herself so that it doesn't get bled off. She cannot be tricked. She cannot be manipulated. That's where each one of us is going. And that's a very, very good thing. Very good thing. That's beautiful. Okay. Well, that was a lot of information, so I could go on and on and on, but I won't. I will stop now and let that digest. And again, please check out the video channel below, and please listen to that, share that. Please, I would love to hear your comments on myself and what I have just, the tarot reading I've just done. And please like, share, and subscribe. I want this information to get out to as many people as possible so that it can spread. That's my goal of doing this, starting these tarot readings and doing my contribution to healing humanity one soul at a time. So I thank you, and you have a rest of your day. Be beautiful and shine your bright light for all to see, and you have a great rest of your day.